Greetings, greetings. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, greetings to all. How is everyone on this terrific Thursday? Make it a terrific Thursday. Even if it's not terrific, always put positive affirmations out into the universe because all the negative chatter that we always do, no one, we all do it. I believe we all do it. Uh, I'm not in everyone's head, but I think at points people do it a lot. So just positive affirmations, even if what's around you is just crumbling. It's just a mindset. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. It's about having a mindset to always know that what is happening is a temporary situation. It's a temporary situation. So always remember that, everyone. Always remember that. So I ordered a kalimba, and this thing, this instrument is so amazing. YouTube, why are you slowing down my views? You have an algorithm where you play some funky games. Oh my gosh, this is so incredible. I have to adjust it. You know, if a patient has a brain injury, music therapy, it's a Fibonacci sequence when you're playing a keyboard to obtain a melody. Such an amazing instrument. Let's turn it. I want to open up the camera. Show everybody this lovely instrument. Look at that. Lovely hands, right? Working hands. Construction lady working hands. I told everyone I was kicked out. They didn't allow me to go to the prima donna school. They said, no, you're too independent. You're too determined, too strong-minded. You don't ask people for nothing. You keep doing it for yourself. Maybe that'll shorten my longevity, but whatever it is, it is. Life is a life is a survival skill for everyone, even for the wealthy. You know, sometimes they just don't know. Well, they may not know what jet to fly on, or what extravagant outfit to wear, perhaps to the Met Gala. This is so cool. So cool. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, look at that. Oh God, I got the TV on showing. I'm not supposed to do that. Uh-oh, let me have my video. Hide the video. Yeah, music therapy for anyone with any brain injury, any injury, just music in general. Do you know if you just listen to a solfeggio octave, it improves your memory, it improves your vocabulary. See, I've always been a very gifted, talented human. And well, just because of those circumstances, I could have been a contender. No. I could have been a contender. Hold on, I gotta get myself together. Oh, because I've been up since about 5 a.m. And that's what happens when you get old. When you meet people, you say, I'm 66. When I lived in Manhattan, I used to go to Docks on East 34th Street, and the elderly security guard, he was from the islands. Whenever I'd have my appointment, good morning, how are you, good afternoon, how you doing, good day, miss, you have a beautiful day, God bless you, and then get to talking. I'm 86 years old. And he looked amazing. He was fit. That's what happens. You see, you get older, and right away you announce how old you are. That's right. No Botox. Botox could be included, but sounds like Mr. Rogers, right? Welcome to my neighborhood. Be right back. And the band played on. That's not how my brain works. Rain Man, Rain Man. Hold on. Oh, God. Listen, if you can't find humor in the crazy of this life that we live and in this world that's so polluted and infested with madness, lighten up, man, lighten up. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Oh my God. I have to present correctly because sleep attire is not correct attire, ladies. I'll say that again when I get back. Now I gotta take the laundry out. It's gonna be an extra, it's gonna be an extra advertiser's break. Hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. Laundry. laundry is folded. I don't know about anyone else, but I have a habit. I will take the laundry out, fold it, and I'll leave it on a chair or on one side of my bed until I go to sleep, and I'll move it over. Oh my God. That's not unique. I didn't invent that. I know it. Yeah, if you're busy all day, right? You keep your laundry clean. You know, for me, OCD, sheets have to be washed every 2 days because, well, OCD. And, well, oh God. Oh, I'll be right back. Hold on. Anyway, your body sheds. The dermis from your skin sheds so much. So if you, I mean, some people, I don't know. A lady I work with, every 2 weeks she changed. 2 weeks, oh God. I would have been, oh, oh God, the dust mites, they would have had their own zip code. 2 weeks without washing. Come on, no, that's, no. Oh, the Fox family's back. Oh my goodness. I could watch them. If I open up the window, then I'll startle them and they'll run. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, someone's building something up the road from me. Because this morning I've seen 1, 2, 3 trucks. No, two trucks, one oil truck because I'm Mrs. Kravitz, and then I saw a paint truck go up. Guy had a hitch. He had a tow hitch with his painting gear, one of those 5-foot tows. So Mrs. Kravitz is keeping up with the community. Yes, I am. Speaking of which I'm going to get into. Oh God, allergies. It's allergy season. Hold on, I gotta put this on the thing. I have to wear my oh my God, drops. Oh, there's like a whole prep. Do people realize, like, before you get out and go from, to do whatever you're gonna do for the day, I mean, we do, now just as one person, forget about if you have a child, or a parent to take care of, or a husband. That's a child in a larger frame, for the most part. Not against all men, but for the most part, you're very, very juvenile, and you're regressed emotionally. You're not as advanced as a woman. But yeah. So before we start our day, I mean, we do so many different things, unless you're incapable of your physicality due to a disability. But just think about it. I mean, like, for myself, before I even go anywhere, I've done like already like 25 things in my house. It's just like, it's like autopilot. It's autopilot. Be thankful for what you could do. A lot of people can't do. Don't complain. Oh gosh, here I go. Yeah, I'm definitely. I only know how to be real. I can't be anything else. Oh, goodness gracious. So, I'm sorry, I have to get my eye drops. Oh boy. steps. Where are you? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh boy. Alright, now I have numerous bottles and well there's somewhere. Anyway. Okay, the sun is not out. Okay. Speaking of, oh God, look at this hair. This is the humidity. We have a lot of humidity. The barometric pressure is lower. Um, Community issues, right? I've been sharing the story with my brother, his health and the brain bleed. He was unconscious for about 36 hours. That's what they're estimating from the last text, the last phone call with his neighbor, the lady. She's either in the adjoining building or in the same. Anyway, so they said 36 hours. Now, I bring his story up because prior to him going to this apartment, he lived somewhere else. He lived in another apartment, and then one prior to that. The one prior to that was in Hyde Park, okay, Hyde Park, and it was on Market Street. And the building, the owner, worked as a council member. All right, Bill. Well, during my brother's tenancy at Bill's house on Market Street, this is for the judges, the housing judge who handled this. I have the documents. This house this property it was adjacent to the creek. It's actually the same creek that runs all the way down here. That's a GIS video. My brother lived there for about 2 or 3 years. Now, he had a girlfriend at the time, and she would stay over. An incident occurred where there was a DV with the two of them. And anyway, he was about to move before this had happened. I bring this up because prior to him moving, before the DV incident occurred, I walked into his apartment because I went up there, and that apartment was like a sponge. Market Street, Bill, the council member, disgusting, vile, nasty, like a sponge. I walked in there and I had an asthma attack. And he was always getting sick. So this landlord, who's a council member, Dutchess County legislators, I'm going to send this to you. I want you to know who these people are. I don't know if he's still active. I'll look him up. The judge declined his security. Declined his security for this rancid, sponge, nasty apartment that had health violations up the wazoo. All right? I mean, these people are so shady, landlords, people in general, and the judges too. I have the documents, like I said. I got stacks. See, what's been happening throughout the course of our lives, we live our lives and we do it in accordance to the civil structure in a normal way. Law-abiding citizens. Then you get people like this landlord who decided, well, he could take advantage because he's got the hook with the judge. So they kept his rent, his security deposit. The guy said, well, your girlfriend was staying here. She didn't live with him. She stood at his house.
I'm sure any adult who has a relationship with another adult that has their own domicile has had that person either at their residence or vice versa. This guy, he tried to play that role. And my brother, because of the incident that occurred with this lady friend, girlfriend that he had, he was like, look, I got enough, because he ended up in county. And anyway, that all happened. But my point of the story is that because these judges here, and again, I got the paperwork. Michael Lyon, look him up, Market Street. He lives on Market Street. He's a veteran. Bill, a council member. I saw him at an event here when this guy Ruggiero was running. He was running to be reelected, or he was coming back. This is some time ago. And I walked up to him and, hi, how are you? You're so-and-so, yeah. I said, oh, yeah. I said, oh, and you're also on the board of family, the board of family and children's services. But you rip off a veteran and you cop to some BS. That house was disgusting. I've got pictures of it. I mean, these people, they're shady. They're all shaitans. And for all these people in this government and anywhere here, any of the boroughs who've done shady stuff, the shaitans know who you are. The shaitans, because you're in that category. A shaitan is a devil, right? A devil. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So try to keep blocking me and what I'm speaking on. These people are ridiculous. They're so, and you know what it is? They do so much crap to people, and it's, well, you got to do this, you got to file that. You got to file. You got to file honesty and integrity and stop ripping people off. New York State, every freaking county, New York State, New York City with your fees. In New York, Florida, I lived in Florida, their fees. Oh, like they get you, it's like you got to rob from Peter to pay Paul, because the crew of these people and these that are running this stuff, they're all benefiting themselves, okay? They're not benefiting the public. They're really, really not. So, yeah, that happened with him. That was a number of years ago. And now, this senior complex he's been residing in, DeMarco, they have, listen to this scam, where the tenants have to pay $200 for cable, because they have some, supposedly, oh, because we have it. What you have and what a tenant is going to have for their cable service should not be responsible for the tenant. They can have their own. This is not 1980 where there's only one satellite provider. So all the tenants who live at DeMarco, the senior, who have been paying, Sue Serino, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, because this is the corruption correspondent putting everyone on blast for all of your injustices that you have been doing. There's no way that a senior has to be obligated by law to pay $200 for cable, okay? For cable, because that's how the building has it set up. Again, this is not 1980. This is not the Netscape version of the World Wide Web, all right? Like I said, I got stacks of the crap that these people have done, and what they have done to myself, my family, and other people. And everybody's going to start, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. But they love doing this. They love doing it. And these are the same ones who support the rah-rah Donald. Mm-hmm. Crazy. It's a sick world. It's a sick, twisted world that we live in. And the fees that New York has, this is why so many people leave and they go south. No. There is no benefit in going south at this juncture in history, because insurance has skyrocketed. What people fail to realize, insurance has skyrocketed all over. AI centers are going to be consumed by these greed mongers who need more and more billions, and these greed mongers who need to attend Met Gala events, while there are people being unalived all over and people being starved. You know, I I I vibe with people who do and who are good for people, not for those people who are humanitarian, a person who gives, a person who is there for the people. I'm not. I'm impressed with the humanitarian, not the size of somebody's closet. I mean, the logic in the thought process of our society and our culture is the reason why we are here where we are. You know, like do you idol someone with a walk-in closet, or do you idol someone? Well, we all know the answer to that. Like, you're impressed with that? Nah, okay. Because that just shows to me, and that shows to society that that's that's a focus. Things, the materialism, you know? But that's the world we live in. The grand ballroom is a priority, right? Because heaven forbid there's any alleged setup attempts, regarding that situation with that at the White House Correspondence. That was the first one he ever went to. The alleged poo pooer booked months in advance. What the corporate media want to share, because they have to go along with the fantasy. Excuse me, the fantasy coming from whatever mood he may be in that morning. Oh. Yeah, so um, that location, that building, like I said, it's not like I go and I look for this chaos, this corruption. I walk right into it. It's like you open up a door. Here you go. You're gonna walk into this corruption door. Then you get out of that spot, and then you find another corruption. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Politics and multi-market, was it MLMs? Same thing. Same thing. Recruit a person, get paid, and then that person. All right, all right. And usually those are the places that end up, they end up in not good situations, but what are you going to do? People got to learn, they got to figure it out. What's this person saying? Tell your mother, tell your mother, tell your mother. Mm. Oh, God. Yeah. And like when you're driving a truck, you got the weights, right? The weights. Um, in certain areas, allegedly, in certain areas, certain people can bypass that. Certain people. Anyone who's been on the road, truckers know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The secret society has been exposed with the corruption, It's been exposed a long time ago. But see, now it's on blast because, see, so many people are like, they're aware. They're aware. Everybody have a good day. Tell your mother to shut up, okay? Tell your mother to shut up. Everybody, have a good day. Oh, God. Bye. Remember, always do the right thing like you're being watched, because you are. We all are. Yes, we are. Till next time. Bye.